In Palmdale, California, and I have the pleasure of talking to my good friend. I've known this guy for years. He's been a coach, he's been a matchmaker, he's done great things with the youth of the community, Mr. Hervé Estrada. And Hervé's going to give me a little background on how he got his gym started and pretty much what brings him to the point that he is today.
Hey, thanks for the opportunity, man. You know, it's actually nice being in front of your cameras. You know, no, it just it wasn't really quite me. I give this credit to Lindsay Tate.
Okay.
He's the man that actually approached me for this. As you know, you mentioned it. You and me go back years. That's when I was young.
When you had a ponytail.
Yeah, I have long hair and ponytail, young and strong, and now, man, you know, I kind of got, it's not you get wear out, it's just that over the years, where your body does kind of start giving up a certain way. Yeah, absolutely. So Lindsay approached me and asked me if I will help him out and open another gym. I didn't really want to get too involved, but then again, it's not about us, it's about the kids.
Right.
So after about the third time that he approached me on it, I decided, you know, let's just do it. Let's just do it, and I promised him that I will back him up 100+%, and here I am. And having said that, you can see now what the product that we have. The kids are great, and we have great help too. We have Louis with us. Louis has been a great help for the gym and the kids. He knows how to talk to the kids. We have a lot of coaches that put their time into the kids. Nobody here charges a penny. We're all just putting our time in, which is what we're supposed to do. And you know, that's how you create the champions of tomorrow.
And what is the most satisfying thing for you, say, when a kid walks into the gym for the first time you want to learn to box? What's the most satisfying thing to you? Is it the boxing ability or how he changes? Because I know the kids have a tendency to change once they start doing things like that.
Yeah, well, boxing isn't for everybody, you know. Of course, you see a fight on TV and you judge it immediately. You go, I can do that, and I can do better than that.
Sure.
But you know what? You don't know that until you try it. And as you know, once you step in the ring, that's a completely different ball game. But what makes me, my satisfaction out of this is when a kid really sticks to the game and becomes somebody, and I don't necessarily mean by becoming a boxer.
Right, exactly.
You know, I have kids here that when I had the Estrada Boxing Club, when I had kids that visit us now, they're highway patrol officers, they're firemen. That's already a world champion right there. You know, that's already a world champion right there.
And they stop back in and visit you on occasion?
Oh yeah, they visit us all the time, and that's the beauty of it, you know.
Right.
That's they talk to the kids, and a lot of times I don't even recognize them anymore. You know, they have to tell me who they are.
Yeah.
You know, so that
makes you feel like your mind is going, like your memory is going.
Well, it is going.
But you have so many kids that pass through your program. I mean, I went through the same thing in Inglewood. In fact, when I was at the Jackie Robinson show, this guy, this Latino, kept looking at me like that. I don't know if he looked at me or my wife. You know, what the hell is going on? And then he kept looking back at me, and then he walked over and said, "Hey man, did you used to coach at Inglewood?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, you used to train me."
See?
I had no idea. The kid is tall. He's 28 years old. He was 12 years old. Man, how was I going to remember?
See, I don't feel bad anymore. You know.
So what is the age range of the kids that you have coming here? Because you're not sponsored by the city or anything, right?
No. We're a privately owned gym. No, we're not sponsored by the city. We have them from, we actually take them from 8 and up. But believe it or not, we got a couple of them that are like 5.5, 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're so cute, and we can't turn them around. We can't say no because we see their faces, you know, and it's like, no. Yeah, you know, you kind of, we want to say no, but we can't say no. Exactly. So, and it's kind of.
I noticed you have girls. You have girls here too.
Well, nowadays more than ever, I see more girls training. You know, they're more involved in the sport, which is it's actually beautiful. I like to see females get involved in the sport.
Yeah, because a lot of guys don't think it is a sport for girls.
No, but it is. A lot of girls here actually prove them wrong. You know, they actually become national champions. Girls can fight, and they put up some of the best fights. How soon
do you think it's going to be before they have women boxing in the Olympics?
Actually, the next Olympics.
Oh, they are?
The next Olympics already been approved. And it's on. I think they're starting at 112 pounds and over.
And what age range?
The age really that as long as I don't know much about the age, but all I do know is there's now more than ever girls are coming out of everywhere because they find out that the Olympics for females now, so they're really coming back to the boxing world again.
I wonder, you know, I wonder about girls from other countries. You know how our Olympic fighters are guys, that you end up fighting German guys who are like grown men, you know. And I wonder how they're going to differentiate between the young girls and mature women.
Yeah, that I don't know, but as long as I believe that as long as you are qualify to go in the Olympics, obviously you're open class fighter and have travel, you know, like to Europe or whatever, beat other teams. You are qualified, you're gonna have to, I don't think the age is gonna be an effect there as long as you are at age to fight, which I believe if the person is 18 years old, the girl's 18 years old, the other girl is, it could be 20 or 30 years old, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have to fight, you're gonna have to fight. Especially on females. Why? Because there's not a lot of girls available to fight. And it's a blessing because girls need that opportunity. You know, I'm surprised that it's taken them this long to actually give them that opportunity. Absolutely.
What's happened with our talking about Olympic fighting? What's happened to our guys?
Andrew Ward. The only one that I can actually think of is Andrew Ward right now because he's the only one that is actually shining out there.
I mean, before 5-10 years ago, you could mention 6 or 7 guys.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
In each division.
Yeah, but you know what? Things change. The fighters, for some reason nowadays, it's like they want to fight, and some of them have skills, but they don't have the heart.
Yeah.
And they give up. They give up immediately. I don't know what's going on. I noticed things change a lot too ever since mixed martial arts came out.
Oh.
Things they change a lot. For some reason, they took a big hit on boxing. Boxing went down for a while. But boxing, just keep in mind, boxing is like a good pair of old Levi's, like the 501s. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like a lot of new brands of Levi's come in, holes here, holes there. They look beautiful, but they disappear about a year later, and the 501s keep on rolling. You know, that's just how I see boxing. It's never gonna die.
Okay, now this gym has been here. You've been at this particular building for how long now?
About 3 years now.
About 3 years?
Yes. We had the other gym, the Estrada, for about 6 years. That's where we were the first ones then. And why I brought that up is because the same people that are involved now was involved then. Nothing changes. Dini, Chris is still involved, Marvin is still involved. All of those guys are still part of our family. And that's the beauty of it. Why? Because we try to just be a family gym. You know, this is not our gym, it's everybody's gym. You know?
That's the thing. It's like when I was in Englewood, I made sure that the kids that didn't want to box got pretty much the same opportunity as the kids that did want to box.
There you go.
And then you just have to know where to cut it off because you know as well as I do. After the kids learn a few things, you know, they want to get up in the ring and see if this works, you know. And I have parents say, no matter what happens, coach, down, I don't want my kid up in that ring. And these kids, come on, coach, let me get up there, let me get up there. I mean, just me and him, you know, we all go hard. You know, and it's hard not to get them up there. So how do you deal with a situation like that?
Yeah, well, you know, you mentioned it. A lot of times we do give them that opportunity. They do want to try it, and you know that the kid just doesn't have what it takes.
Yeah.
And then some of them will surprise you.
Right.
Some of them look like when they hit in the back, they look lazy. They don't. But then you throw them in the ring. Oh my God.
And some of them are just the opposite. They can work real on the pads and everything, you know.
Oh yeah.
First time a punch comes out, they go like this.
Yeah, they look like $1 million and doing the pads and stuff and making all kinds of noise and jumping here and there, and they look beautiful.
Exactly.
And as soon as you throw them in with a pair of gloves to spar somebody else, they don't know what to do.
Well, they want to pick and choose who they want to spar with.
Exactly. Well, those are the ones that you kind of like got them in different ways.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
like I say, they don't have. It doesn't have to be boxing as long as they do a sport.
Sure.
You know, as long as they do a sport. But yeah, here we are teaching boxing.
Right. That's right. You have a lot of guys that come in here that have problems out the streets as far as, you know, keep their hands to themselves, and then when they get them here, and then you have to try to bring them to the point that, you know, now you don't want to waste your talent on the streets, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, no, we get actually most of the kids that we do get in boxing, as you know, the sport of boxing, most of those kids are non-educated kids, you know, kids that don't want to go to school, kids that, so you give them that opportunity to develop something else. Instead of being on the street wandering around, running around, committing crimes, you give them that opportunity. And you have seen throughout the years, Don, we have world champions came out of there. Bernard Hopkins is a great example.
Right.
You know what I mean? He wasn't the greatest kid in the world, but look at him now. You know what I mean? What a great example.
You mentioned
I take my hat off for those guys.
Bernard Hopkins was from the same town that I was in Philadelphia.
Really?
From Germantown.
Oh
me, Bernard Hopkins, Lola Falana, Bill Cosby, we all lived in Germantown.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, to me, that's great success right there. You know, it's like, I mean, I can't tell a kid, don't go to school.
No.
You know what I mean? Don't go to school. But there's a lot of things. Yeah, I've seen a lot of kids that, or people that go to college and graduate and this and that, and then they end up working at McDonald's because there's
Yeah.
but I'm not saying don't go to school. I will never say that. But I mean, you know, I mean, I seen great examples like